Happy Juneteenth. This is a great holiday I think that the world should celebrate, not just black people. And I'm explaining why. We have iconic legends like Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Richard Pryor, Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey. People that people of all races like adore and are fans of. There are some white people who love MJ more than Michael Jackson or Michael Jordan. They're both MJ, right? More than black people do. You know, there's a little Vietnamese girl somewhere who adores Oprah. So, I mean, we're just human beings. It's not about race, right? But it is about race when the black person has come through so much. It's like because of Juneteenth and what it represents, slaves being free in America, we have iconic legends in the game who a lot of people adore and celebrate and feel like they almost can't live without. Like, what would this world be without my favorite actor, Denzel Washington, or my favorite actress, Halle Berry, or whoever it may be? If someone that you look up to is a person of color or of African descent or who has ancestry in American slavery, then you're talking about your recognition or your acknowledgement of Juneteenth. Think about it. Because without Juneteenth, you wouldn't have this icon, this person that you look up to. So we flash back and we have a slave who is on a plantation in Georgia, let's say. This man, he has a family, and these are his thoughts. Okay, I've been a slave for many years. I was born a slave and I'm gonna die a slave. I've made my peace with that. Slavery has been going on for about 100 years and I see no end to it. Let me fast forward and think to 2020. This is a slave in like the 1800s. In 2020, slavery will probably still be. Man, what a shame. I mean, these are the thoughts that are in his head. Will Massa sleep with my daughter today? Will my wife have to cry to me because our children are going to be sold to the Mississippi plantation owner? Because the Massa has been talking about selling my kids. And my wife says she doesn't want to live anymore if her babies are ripped out of her hand. The psychological torment. I've heard an excerpt from a slave, and it went something like this. I was called nigger so much, I had forgotten my own name. It was something like that. And it's just like, you call a nigger and a boy, a man in his 60s. A white man in his 30s call a black man in his 60s boy and nigger. And it's like the lack of respect for a human being. The ridicule and the torment. It's just verbal abuse, physical abuse, the anguish. It just goes on and on. So when you hear a black person say black pride or I'm black and I'm proud, don't think that we're saying those things because it's pride as in I'm better than you. That's what white pride meant when the KKK used it all those years ago. They were saying I'm white and I'm proud to be better than black people. White pride meant supremacy. We are the better race. Black people are not saying we're the better race. Well, some black people do think like that. I don't think like that. I think all people are equal. Some black folks will tell you to your face, like, yeah, we the stuff. Yeah, we got the best sports, we got the best this, they just go on and on. I'm like, okay, like I just think people are people, okay? Like I'm not one of those kind. Don't lump us all together. However, if I say I'm black and I'm proud, I'm happy to just be not a slave. Like I often think back of my ancestry and where my people have come from. And it kind of motivates me to be successful or motivates me to be better or do my best or achieve more. Because I'm like, God forbid, like, man, my ancestors were slaves. And if they could see where I am now, would they be pleased? Would they be proud? Would they be happy with what I'm doing? Because they had to be told what to do. They couldn't do for themselves. And now I'm free and I can do whatever I want to do. And I'm making poor choices. And they had to suffer all that nonsense. Like, nah, it's just not, that's not cool. It doesn't sit well with me. So I feel guilty if I don't try and aim for better because of where my people have come from. So when I see somebody who is black, I'm like, wow, who's black and successful, I'm like, wow, like from where we've come from, you're doing all right. Black pride is more so of impressive state. Like we're impressed with ourselves from how far we've come. It's like, man, we were nothing, less than nothing, treated like garbage, like lower than low. And then you see somebody who's a black business owner or someone who has money in the bank, someone who's out here doing something for the community, and he's a person of color or she's a person of color. And you're like, wow, you almost get chills because it's like not too long ago, somebody who looked like you was like out in a plantation picking cotton who was treated like trash. And now somebody who looks like you owns their own business and has white folks working for them. Not like that, but it's just like if I see a black business owner and they got white employees, it kind of does something to me psychologically. I'm a little bit of a comedian anyway, so I see humor in a lot of stuff, and I just think that's kind of backwards. It's kind of funny. It's like, okay, how the tables have turned, but it ain't like white folks are slaves to them. I'm just saying, it's just kind of funny. However, fast forward. All right, I'm talking about Father's Day. So I just wanted to segue the Juneteenth, because today is Juneteenth, and I want to put this on YouTube and on Facebook, and just to celebrate, commemorate the holiday. And I just wanted to explain to everybody that what Black Pride is. Like, we don't think we're better. We're just like, wow, Black Pride, how far we've come. So I hope this gives some people some education, because white folks be having a lot of questions. And other ethnicities. I've had Hispanic people ask me certain things, and different Middle Eastern people, all kinds. So folks just don't understand. So I hope this answers some questions as to why we're so excited about Juneteenth, this holiday, what it means to us, and what it means to you. You would not be my friend if Juneteenth didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? If and what Juneteenth represents didn't occur, we wouldn't be friends. Like some of y'all have black people who y'all like a lot. Well, you like us you wouldn't really like us because we would, be removed from you, would be somewhere under someone else's rule. So yeah, this means a lot to the world. It's not just black, it's the world. Black people affect the world. All people affect the world. So I just wanted to put that out there. Segueing into Father's Day, which is Sunday, June 21st, 2020, from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., I'm doing another drive-through. I had great success with the last one. A lot of people came out to support. I really appreciate all of y'all. A lot of y'all paid in advance. I like that kind of transaction. It just makes the whole thing a lot smoother. Such a great turnout last time. I had so much fun. We're gonna do it again. So this is what's on the menu for Sunday. Treat your daddy like the king he is. Okay, that's what we're doing. Treat your daddy like a king. Take him out to Kurt's drive-thru. Oh, get a plate for him. I'm doing lobster and shrimp lasagna, a house salad, garlic bread, limeade. I was gonna do a pineapple limeade, but I just think limeade just on its own is just delicious. And you get like a big cookie that it's a big chocolate chip iced cookie. Okay, so you get all of that for $28. So this is a delicacy. You want to try something new. You probably never even heard of lobster and shrimp lasagna before. I never heard of it. I was the first person to make it and see it. Like, I never even seen it before. It just came to my head. So that's what we're doing. That's on the menu. If you want the address, shoot me a text, 703-732-8770. Text or call, and I'll get you the address. You come, drive up, and I'll bring you. I'll have the hazmat suit on because of the corona, and I have all that on, and I'll serve you your food, and I hope that you celebrate. We'll still be boogieing and partying with the Juneteenth celebration, carrying on till Sunday, Father's Day, celebrating the kings of our castles, the dads who made us, where we draw our identity from. Our dads, our fathers, celebrating them, acknowledging them, treating them good with some, not just a burger. No, we giving you lobster, daddy. We giving you lobster. We giving you lobster and shrimp, bruh. You the man, dad. I love you. This has been a great video. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too. And I hope to see you Sunday, June 21st, to get your plate while supplies last. Because last time folks was kind of, plates. I got some messages in the DMs. I was like, oh, girl, it's over. Okay, the drive-through done. So, maybe you should, contact me beforehand to make sure you get some this time. And you don't have to celebrate just Father's Day. If you're a female, whoever. You want some lobster and shrimp lasagna, we doing it Sunday. All right, while supplies last. Peace.